Hello, what's up, everybody? Me, Phenomenal Kid, back here with another WWE podcast. Um, we got a lot to talk about, because this might be another longer one, probably 20 minutes. Because we got a lot of things to talk about here. But first of all, I want to give shout outs to Expert Killah. You should go check out his content. I'll put a link in the description for his channel. Definitely go check him out. Subscribe to him. And yeah. Oh, so yeah. I was been meaning to do this yesterday or on Friday because I'm already on spring break, so I haven't been able to be having a lot of free time. So I'm gonna start brainstorming ideas at what I could do for this channel and how to do stuff. Oh, and by the way, I know when you guys watch my podcast, it's just pure black. You just see black, because I'm recording with the phone. But now I'm finding out a way on how to put gameplay, so I can put like 2K gameplay put in the background so you guys don't get bored or something, or put pictures so you guys just don't see a black screen the whole time. So yeah, another little channel update. So let's get on with what happened this past week. So I'll say Fastlane. Should I say I'll say Fastlane for last, and I'll give my opinion about it last, and I'll tell you exactly how I felt about it. But then we have Raw. I want to get with Undertaker's return. Oh, first we'll talk about last for Raw. What else happened on Raw? So they're hinting at the feud for Gallows and Anderson, and not hinting at it, but we're gonna start to see, because I think it's gonna be a triple threat at WrestleMania: Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Cass and Sheamus and Cesaro, and they're already gonna have a match next. They're gonna have a match. I can't talk. They're gonna have a match next week to determine, and they might end in some DQ bullshit. So, yeah. So then, what else happened? Oh yeah. So we're gonna start the feud for Mania with Jericho and Kevin Owens. And so far, I'm starting to like of it. Obviously, it's going to be for the United States Championship, which is, it's crap because it should have been for Universal, but I'll get to that later. Then we're seeing a triple threat for the Women's Championship: Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. Preferably, I'd rather see Bayley versus Sasha for the championship, because if they had a singles match, because if you've seen their matches in NXT, you know what I'm talking about. That would be way better. So we're gonna see a Clash of Champions rematch, which I don't really want to see. I mean, they're completely forgetting Nia Jax. They might add Nia Jax to the match, but I don't see it happening. Personally, I think they should, because it makes it more interesting and possibly more entertaining. So yeah, and then we got Austin Aries stepping up to Neville. Ooh, I like where this is going, because Austin Aries is now going to join the Cruiserweight division, so he's done rehabbing. So we're going to possibly see a match versus Neville and Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship. Finally, the Cruiserweight division is doing something. Well, at least them two are. Because, I think these two are great performers, and this match could be really good at WrestleMania. So, props to WWE for that one. And then we got Undertaker coming back. So Braun Strowman called out Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns came out. Well, not Roman Reigns. Undertaker came out, and then Roman Reigns came out, starting to hint at the feud, which is stupid. Why are they doing it on Raw? They should have done it at Fastlane if they're gonna hint at it. At least make it entertaining. Because I'm pretty sure, the match might be okay, but I don't want to see it. prefer John Cena and Undertaker, but you're not always gonna get what you want, so I have to deal with it. Except for Mr. McMahon. So then, that was Raw in general. Nothing much. So then SmackDown was pretty interesting. So obviously Naomi relinquished her title. Very sad to Alexa Bliss. And then now they planned a match with Alexa Bliss going against all the available SmackDown Live competitors. So then I asked the question, does that include Nikki Bella? Because they're obviously going to have that mixed gender match at WrestleMania 33. So will she still be in 2 matches? I think they should just keep it to just Miz and John Cena and possibly Maurice at ringside. Unless they're going to bring Maurice in the match. Into that SmackDown Women's Championship match, which I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. But personally, I'd like to see, because Mickie James betrayed Alexa. Finally, I saw it coming. We all did. Well, at least I did. I think I'd like to see a one-on-one between the two. That'd be really great. Instead of having all the SmackDown women competitors, it just proves that SmackDown's just trying to get all of them on the card. Because at least they're doing something. And also, they announced Mojo Rawley and Apollo Crews joining the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, and I don't know, the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, it's been alright. It's meaningless though. Like, all you win is just a giant trophy, and then in Cesaro's case, you get destroyed the next day by Jack Swagger. I feel like if they should make it mean something. So if you win, not only do you get that giant trophy, like a future championship opportunity, like an opportunity at the World Championship, or something like that. So it won't be meaningless and just to put people on the card. Cause by the looks of it, it might be Braun Strowman who might be winning this year's. And he deserves better than joining the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. And then we got the main event, which was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Winner faces Bray at Mania. And obviously Randy won. We all saw it coming. I want Luke Harper to get into this match somehow, so it could be a triple threat. But if they're trying to put him on the card, they might as well just put him on the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. But I don't know if I want that to happen. So then afterwards, they're hinting at Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Because he went backstage and then he was looking at video footage, which they should have done weeks ago, which was clearly what happened, that AJ's feet hit the floor. So, it was a lot of confusion. And then, so what I prefer to see more is, instead of them having a match, I'd like to see Shane McMahon put AJ Styles in a match at WrestleMania. So like an interpromotional match. So like, since they're gonna do a draft, or will they do a draft after Mania? I don't know. They should, but winner him against a Raw superstar. Winner gets the first draft pick. And who should I see him go against? Well, we could say Finn Balor, but he's not going to be scheduled for WrestleMania. Braun Strowman, maybe. There could be anybody else on the Raw roster. You could have Sami Zayn. I would like to see that. Yeah, you see, look, I'm already making better matches than AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. So yeah, that was SmackDown for y'all. And then NXT. Shinsuke Nakamura made his not his debut. I am so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I can't talk today. My mind is just tired. Like, what time is it? It's almost midnight. So, I usually get tired at the thing and my brain just turns off. Alright, we're back to the point. Nakamura made his return against TJ Perkins in a pretty good match. I watched it live. It was really good. No, so it was obvious that Nakamura was gonna get the win, and then Cassius Ohno is gonna face Bobby Roode next week, I believe, for the championship, and whoever wins gets to face Nakamura. I feel like it should be a triple threat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I'd like to see that instead of... Because it's obvious, I don't know, I think Bobby Roode might retain the title because he just won it. So, another rematch, maybe? I don't know, I'd like to see a triple threat. And then we have, Hideo Itami made his return, but I don't know, it wasn't on NXT, but, you know, this dude's always getting injured, like... Didn't he get injured for almost a year, then he came back and then he got injured again? This dude just has bad luck. He's like the Tony Romo of the WWE. Yeah, well, you know, I've never, like, been a huge fan of him. Like, when I first saw him do the GTS, I was, like, kind of weird and confused, like, why is he doing it? Well, you know, I guess he's pretty good competitor, and hope what WWE does with him in the future. And then we have the women's division. We're gonna see Ember Moon versus Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship. Personally, I'd like to see Ember Moon win because first of all, she deserves it. She could be the person who beats Asuka's streak, and I think Ember Moon also has a streak too in singles competition. So yeah, that should be a pretty good match. I did not bother to watch 205 live, you know me. And let's get to Fastlane, I guess. Oh god, Fastlane. To put Fastlane in one word: garbage. Trash. Unnecessary. Garbage. Did I say one word? Who cares? But I did not like Fastlane. It officially deserves the worst pay-per-view of all time. It was just... No, I did not enjoy it. The kickoff show was, you know, it was the same thing all the time. They're just putting cruiserweights together. I'm tired of them doing that. So, that match was boring. It was, what was it? Tozawa and Swan? Yeah, Tozawa and Swan against, yeah, you see, I forgot. Kendrick and Dart, yeah, it was boring. So, then the first match on the card was Samoa Joe versus, I was gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm stupid. Anyways, the match was going to be Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. Well, it is the match, but Joe won. We all saw it coming. I don't know. This match felt kind of disappointing because it was less than 10 minutes. They should have a pretty good match. I expected this match to steal the show, but another did, and I'll talk about that later. But, you know, this match, it was still pretty good, but I don't know. It was just, it didn't live up to my expectations. So yeah, they could have improved better. Like it was kind of slow paced, but you know, it was an okay match. And then we have the Club versus Enzo and Cass, and this match was boring as well. I mean, like another slow match. It was a filler. And, you know, it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst match, I don't think. It was okay, like, but more leaning the negative side. And then, what do we have? Alright, I might go on this place in order. Alright, so, when I was still watching the pre-show, so, Jinder Mahal and Rusev came out on the pre-show backstage. They had a backstage segment with Mick Foley. And by the way, Rusev's cut looks weird. He shaved and he don't have long hair anymore. So their tag team are officially done. Mick Foley suggested a best of 7 series, and he said that they were gonna add 2 more matches to the card for them singles action. I was like, oh my god, this pay-per-view just got longer. And it caused me to make a theory, which I will get on later with the main event. Alright, so then we have those 2 matches. We had Jinder Mahal versus Cesaro. Cesaro complaining on the pre-show panel that he's not getting a match, but he did. It was Cesaro just, showing off his skills, And obviously he won. And then we got Rusev versus Big Show, Same thing like last time, just a little bit better. But, Big Show won. Woohoo, I guess. Fastlane. It bored me. I'm already forgetting what's happening. Then we got Neville. Okay, yeah. Neville versus Jack Gallagher. That has to steal the show because I liked it. It was pretty good match. I mean, it wasn't the best match. Like, oh, it was 10 out of 10, 5 stars. No, it was a really good match, especially for a B plus show, or not even a B plus show. It's a trash show, but I like that match. It was pretty cool. Good thing Neville retained, and they're not playing hot potato with the title. Jack Gallagher with them headbutts though. Oh, I love them headbutts. And then, it was a strong showing for both men. And I liked the match a lot. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So then we got Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. It was an okay match. Had some pretty good spots. It was alright. I thought this match would be boring, but And then Braun Strowman got buried. Why? Why did Braun Strowman get buried? Roman Reigns did not need the win. Should have been Braun Strowman. I guess WWE's not believing in their monster anymore. Mr. McMahon. Making Roman Reigns the win. Giving him the win, which was really unnecessary. Now Braun Strowman's buried, and they're gonna stop giving him pushes. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah. I forgot that there was Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks, which is really questionable. I mean, it was a bad match. I didn't like it. Sasha won. I mean, I guess. I wasn't really into that match. I was on my phone the whole time, I think, for that match. So then, we got Charlotte's pay-per-view streak finally ending to, 16 and I don't know, something like that, to Bayley. And Bayley needed help from Sasha. Why? Just why? Hey, they do not need this. Like, Bayley's reign is gonna be crap if all she's gonna need is help from Sasha all the time. I mean, if you really wanna display Bayley as a really good women's competitor, then make her win the title clean. Like at Raw, she didn't win it clean. She needed Sasha's help. Then you could make her look more stronger and make her more effective. But no, Sasha had to come out. And what's surprising is that Dana Brooke didn't come out. I think Charlotte told her to stay backstage or something. See, yeah, that happened. Then we come to the main event. Just to let you know, how can a main event be a main event if it's less than 30 seconds? Why on God's green earth did Kevin Owens got squashed to to Goldberg for the Universal title before WrestleMania in just 22 seconds. Why? Just why? No. I didn't want Goldberg to win, because if you think about it, Goldberg versus Lesnar at Mania for the Universal, it don't need a championship. It should just be as it is. You should keep the Universal Championship to Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. God, WWE, what are they thinking? And they're probably going to give the main event to Goldberg and Kevin Owens. Wow. Just wow. So Kevin Owens really lost. I was like, wow, Chris, he was outside of the ring more than what the match was. Then when he finally came in, Chris Jericho's music hits, and then the bell rings while he's looking over there, and then spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. We have a new Universal title. Blah 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 blah. Oh god. I feel like DVDs in some dark days, especially for Raw. I have no words for Raw. Raw is just no. I hate Raw. That's why I like SmackDown way better. So now we're gonna have. Alright, so let me get to my theory, what I was gonna say. So what I think was gonna happen, maybe they were still deciding on to make it a squash match or a longer match, knowing that Goldberg can't wrestle for like more than 10 minutes without any botches at all. So maybe when the event was going on, or like beforehand, they were thinking, should they make it a squash match or not? And they finally came to the conclusion that it would be a squash match. And with the time remaining on the current card, they would think, oh, we can't make it a squash match with time left over. So maybe that's why they added 2 more matches to decrease time. That's my theory. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Let me know if you guys do. That was Fastlane. If I had to give it out of 10, I'd give it a 3. A 3. Yeah, just a 3. A 3 for the best 3 matches was Sami Zayn, Joe, or actually no, I give it 2.5. Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe, and Gallagher versus Neville, and Strowman versus Roman. Yeah, I like how I did not mention when New Day came out, and then just freaking said the ice cream thing. It had an ice cream truck and everything, and they didn't even show ice cream. They just came out the ice cream truck and said the same thing all the time. So then yeah, that happened. I mean, it was really unnecessary. They should have just done it on Raw, but then they just beat the Shining Stars on Raw. So that was in the week of WWE. Pretty crazy. Fastlane was dumb, stupid. Raw stupid. SmackDown was pretty cool. NXT was pretty cool. Did not bother to watch 205 Live. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all there is to talk about. Nothing going on much with my personal life. Well, I guess you could say that I applied for a high school and I should be getting a call either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. What time is it? Oh, it's already midnight. God dang. Yeah, shout outs to X for Killah. I'll leave the channel link in the description below. And so yeah, that's all I have. Me, Phenomenal Kid. Peace out.